To learn more about Australia, I asked some of my friends to answer some questions.
So, what is the weather like year round? How is it different than America? So, in Australia, whether it's summer, fall, winter, or spring, the weather can experience drastic change. There's a saying that in Melbourne we can have 4 seasons in one day, and it's completely true. Now, whilst our summers aren't as hot as America's, our winters are much, much colder. It rains here a lot more often, and it can even rain during summer.
What are the common Australian words used daily? In Australia, we use a lot of slang. We like to shorten a lot of our words. For example, McDonald's would be Macca's, a U-turn would be Yui, the afternoon would be Arvo, a service station is called a servo, a chocky is a chocolate, a biscuit is a bicky, and a cup of tea or even a cup of coffee is called a cuppa.
How is currency different in Australia? I suppose our notes are colourful and they're made out of plastic so they don't rip as easily. As you can see, this is our $20 note. It's plastic. This is a $50 note. And yeah, it's plastic as well. And we don't have $1 bills. So we have coins comprised of $1 or $2 coins, which are usually gold coins, and then we have our silver coins, which are like your 5, your 10 cents, your 20 cents, and your 50 cents. So that's our 50-cent coin.
How is school different in Australia? A school year is divided into 4 terms. School starts in late Jan, early Feb, and then ends in December. We don't have a big summer break. We have holidays spread across the year in between the 4 terms, which last 2 weeks. And then we'll have 1 month of summer holidays at the end of the year. I guess the terms we use are different. You start in kindergarten and then move to primary school, which is your prep, grade 1 to grade 6. And then your high school, which is year 7 to year 12. And then you have your tertiary studies, which is university. In high school, in your year 11 and year 12, we call it here in Melbourne VCE. Other states have other names for it. And you sit exams depending on the subjects that you studied in those 2 years. And then you receive an ATAR score. This ATAR score is pretty much a cut-off score for a degree that you want to apply for at any uni. For example, physiotherapy, the ATAR score, cut-off score is 98. So you need to make sure by the end of year 12 that you get a 98 ATAR score.
What makes living in Australia different than living in America? I think it's a lot more relaxed. Australian culture definitely revolves more around comfortability and chilling out. In that sense, I'm probably inclined to say people here tend to be a bit more friendly, but I'm not sure whether that's just my bias speaking or not.
Fourth question, what national holidays in Australia are different than national holidays in America? So I think there are 2 that I could really think of. We have Australia Day, which is kind of similar to America's Independence Day, I think, where we celebrate the formation of our nation, and there's a really big emphasis in Australia for celebrating multiculturalism, that it was a colonial state, a colonial country, so we're really big on celebrating the diverse cultures that is brought to this land. We also celebrate the Queen's birthday. It's another holiday for us. Because Australia is under the Commonwealth, we still get a day off for being colonised by Britain. So yeah, it's pretty cool.